Alright, so a lot of you guys already know that I've been playing a lot of the Dota 2 auto chess on my Twitch streams recently, twitch.tv/Claytano, but I was super excited to hear about them coming out with the auto chess mobile version since my channel is pretty much solely dedicated to mobile games. And even though the game isn't officially released just yet, in today's video, I'll teach you guys how to actually download and play it for your Android and iOS devices. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Don't forget guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. So the first thing I want to let you guys know is if you are using an iPad or an iPhone, you're not going to be able to download it to that specific mobile device just yet, but I am going to show you guys a little bit of a workaround so you can play it from your PC and still join in on the fun before it officially gets released to the App Store, okay? So let me just introduce you to this really cool website called Google. Now we're going to need to download what's called an emulator to our PC if you are an iOS user. If you're an Android user, I'll show you guys that along the way as well. But the first thing you want to do for iOS users is go to this website called Google, and you're going to want to find an emulator. Personally, I recommend BlueStacks. Now, BlueStacks is really easy to find. All you have to do is just Google it, BlueStacks, and BlueStacks 4 is the most updated version of the emulator. It's super simple to download. Just go to Google, download BlueStacks 4, and then once you have it on your PC, we can continue. For the Android users, now this is where we're gonna all pick up on the same page, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up from my mobile device. It is on my Google Pixel, as you guys can see, and I'm just mirroring this website here. And this website is actually called www.zizouqi.com. Now, if you're an iOS user, just follow the left side of the screen. If you're an Android user, just follow the little Android emulator, which is MoGa. It's not an emulator such as one that you can just download anything and play it. It is just mirroring from my device, so that way you guys can see it just a little bit more visually instead of just like from my webcam, okay? It's just a little bit easier for you guys to see. So once you're on this page, zizouqi.com, which I'll leave a link to in the description below where you guys can just click on it. There's a couple things to actually notice here. One of them being that there's already 1.2 million people already registered to play the game. Now, by registering, you just link your Steam account and you're actually given a little bit of some rewards here. If I just show you guys kind of what you're looking at. So Steam is connected to the PC version of the game that's already out, but it is going to give you up to 450 candies if you played more than 30 games on the PC version, which is pretty good. I've definitely played more than 30 games already and linked my Steam account. So that's the official server reservation, but that's not gonna get you the game right now. So what you wanna do first and foremost is click on register, and you can click on it from your mobile device as well. It's pretty cool. So you can do it both ways from your PC or your mobile device. The registration doesn't matter whether you do it from one or the other. It's still going to be the same for both. Now, the problem that you'll run into for this is that you need a pretty short email. If you're using a Gmail account, you need something that's 10 characters or less at gmail.com, because once you actually get into the game, it's limited on how many characters it'll let you put into the email slot. Now, it'll let you use whatever email you want to use in this page right here, but once you actually get into the game, it's limited. So just keep that in mind. For me, I just made a brand new email address that was really short and then used that for the game. So then you're gonna put your email into this little box here. You're then going to read this really small image verification, and then you're gonna put that in there. This is like basically saying poop or something. And then you're gonna click on get verification code. That is the first step. It's then going to send you a verification code to that email that you just put in there, right? Very simple. Go get that verification code from your email address and then put it into the little verification code. As you can see, my previous verification code was 113251. So it's probably gonna look something similar to like that. And there's all the email addresses that I tried. Potatofanbase@gmail.com is something that was too long. So then soupyrunes@gmail.com is what I had to come up with instead in order for that to work. And again, I said it is going to be able to let you register first, but it won't let you actually log into the game if you use something that's too long. And then you just create a password, confirm password, and then you're golden. Now, after you've registered and completed that, you're going to click on Android Test Server Download. It's really simple, guys. It's not rocket science. We're going to do it from both our PC, so that way we can show you guys on the BlueStacks for the iOS users, and I'm going to do it from my Android device over here. So after we've clicked on Android Test Server Download, it's literally just going to start downloading it, one to your PC if you're using iOS, and or to your Android device if you're using your actual phone itself. So for us, we're just going to time travel, since this is YouTube, by snapping our fingers. All right, so just like that, we traveled through time. One of the wonderful magic of wonders of YouTube, that is time travel. Anyway, so for the Android users, I'm just gonna say let's set this aside for a second because it's very simple from this point on. For the iOS users, you guys are a little bit more complicated, okay? Let's just say we're just gonna call you guys a little bit more complicated. Now, at this point, I know you guys have already downloaded BlueStacks, and if you haven't, I'll just put a link in the description below so that way you guys can just click on it, because you need it at this step. This is step number 3, I think we're on. And you're gonna download BlueStacks. And BlueStacks looks like this. It's an emulator where you can play a bunch of different mobile games on your PC from, and you can play even if you don't have a phone, basically. So once you have BlueStacks open and you're on your homepage, of course I have a couple other games on there. You're not gonna have these games, so just kind of keep that in mind, that everything's not going to look exactly the same, okay? But I'm gonna then open up where I downloaded that APK file from the zizqoe.com, whatever website we were just at. Wherever you downloaded that file, go locate that file and click and drag it into your emulator and just let it kind of start doing its thing. That's really very simple. Click and drag. Okay, now for the Android users, we're gonna go ahead and tap open. You see that there at the bottom of the screen? Just click on open. And it's gonna bring up this screen. It's gonna start downloading it. It's gonna say, do you wanna install this application? It'll get access to all these different things. It's gonna look super scary, but I promise you guys, there's nothing to worry about. Just click on install. There's no viruses. It's not gonna download like a bunch of, I don't know, anime porn to your mobile devices. It's very safe, 100% confirmed, very safe. Nothing's gonna happen. I've done it myself, and I don't do things unless it's safe. I'm a very safe person. Okay, so it's gonna take a second to install. While that's installing, let's go ahead and open the little app here. It's just in a bunch of Chinese characters, but I guarantee you this says auto chess. While that's doing that for the iOS users, I'm gonna go ahead and click on open for the Android device. Again, just click on open. Not done, it's gonna click on open. And this is gonna bring us up for this, and I'm just gonna put this down here so you guys can see both screens. So then once you get to this screen, it's obviously just gonna ask you for your email address as well as your password, and that's the same as the registration that you already made previously back on that website earlier on in the video. And then you're just gonna go ahead and click log in. Obviously I can only log in from one device, whether it be my Android device that's being emulated or mirrored to my computer for you guys to see, or I could just do it through BlueStacks, which I'll do it through BlueStacks just so that way you guys can get an idea. Now, all the announcements are still in Chinese. Once the global version gets launched, I'm sure it'll be all translated to English as well. And then here you can see that I'm logged into the game. I've played a couple rounds already and got up to night 1. It starts you off at pawn 1, but I'm not going to play any games in today's video. I will be streaming it live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Claytano. Again, I'll be streaming it in the mornings, Monday through Friday, probably 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. And also, I will be making more YouTube videos on it as well, as I've noticed that there are a few differences between the PC version to the mobile version. The one main thing that I've found out so far is there's no Mirana equivalent right now in the mobile version. Again, all of this could change, so I'm not going to get too in depth with it. But that's basically it, guys. That's how to download and play Auto Chess Mobile, whether you're using an Android device or an iOS device. I know it's not technically playing it on your iOS device, but at least you guys can actually join in on the fun already. And there's a ton of people playing. I'm having so much fun with it, guys. But thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up, as well as comment down below any questions you guys might have or problems that might arise in the download and playing process. And look for a lot more Auto Chess Mobile content coming out very soon. And aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.